This is your prime time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Now, from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College and the East Alabama Bee Company, here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. I am back. We had a mess up here in Northeast Georgia Sunday night, and it has taken us about 48 hours to recover from that storm. And unfortunately, a lot of folks across the county I live in up in Northeast Georgia still trying to recover from that storm. Just a massive thunderstorm that came rolling through here Sunday evening with straight line wind gust of 70, maybe even 80 miles per hour in some locations. Hundreds of trees down across western and southern White County, Georgia. Major power outages across the area with Georgia Power and Habersham Electric. And it wasn't just White County, it was the surrounding counties as well, especially over in Lumpkin County. You know where Dahlonega is. That storm moved through White, Lumpkin, down into Hall. There was even damage down in Metro Atlanta from the same storm front. Just a big-time major thunderstorm with lots of damage and trees down and power lines, and it's just been a mess up here. But we are slowly but surely getting back to normal. We have commercial power, and really the power wasn't a problem here at our studios. We have a generator. The loss of internet, that's what the deal was, and that's why we couldn't be with you for a couple of days. But we finally have everything back somewhat to normal. I think enough anyway to be able to broadcast, so we're giving it a shot this morning. Hey, before we get into the weather forecast, and I'm talking about a hot weather forecast, let me remind you to scan that QR code on the screen and get in touch with Jamie Dukas so that you can find out what Alpha can do for you. He can save you a lot of money both on your commercial and personal insurance. You can also click the link at the top of the video, or you can call Jamie at 256-831-7770. Don't forget to go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe, and also make sure you click that little bell so that when we go live to cover severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that notification. Yeah, so no severe weather today for East Alabama and West Georgia. You got to go down into southern Mississippi or back out toward Oklahoma and Nebraska, maybe Arkansas, to get into severe weather. We're going to have severe clear today. It's going to be a hot day, but it's going to be cool today compared to what's coming. We'll tell you all about that in just a few moments. As we head toward your Thursday, maybe a few general scattered afternoon thunderstorms, but no big deal. And then out there on Friday, I don't know where that question mark is coming from right there. Well, actually, it may actually be apropos. On Friday, we expect just general scattered thunder, but there is some indication that we could have another MCS storm system set up, a mesoscale convective system. That's those little areas of thunderstorms that kind of create their own atmosphere. We could have one of those Friday or Saturday. Still kind of up in the air, no pun intended, on whether that's going to develop or not. So we'll watch that for you and update you if that were to change. Now, what is going to happen without very little doubt here is heat. So the National Weather Service has already issued a heat advisory from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. this Friday for East Alabama and West Georgia. We expect heat index values of up to 109. That's what it's going to feel like outside with the actual air temperature and the humidity factored in. It's going to feel like 109. Now, I have experienced 118 out in Southern California and Nevada, and I got to tell you, 109 is going to be hot. That 118 I experienced was with no humidity, so you add that humidity in there, and it's just rough. So you want to go ahead and take those precautionary measures. You want to make sure that you do things the smart way when it gets that hot outside. Now, this is going to be for clay Cleburne, Randolph, Chambers, Macon, Bullock, Lee, Russell, Pike, and Barber counties. Again, from 10 a.m. Friday morning through 9 p.m. Friday night. I highly expect that to be extended into Saturday and maybe even into Sunday as well. Hot weather. I mean, it's not going to be cool today, but by the time we get to Thursday and Friday, it's going to be stifling across East Alabama and West Georgia. Prepare for that and be ready. Make sure the elderly, children, and pets are all taken care of. Don't ever, for any reason, anytime, winter or summer, leave a child or a pet in an automobile, and don't leave them unattended. Make sure they're taken care of during this really hot weather that is headed our way for East Alabama and West Georgia. Looking at the tropics this morning, not much happening out there. The remnants of Cindy dissipated on Sunday, so nothing really taking place out there in the tropics this morning. Let's talk current conditions. We'll show you the radar in just a few moments. We have 65 degrees at the East Alabama Bee Company and 5 points. The high yesterday was 87. Currently fair skies. The wind out of the south-southwest at 1, gusting to 2. Humidity 96%, the barometric pressure 29.98. No rain the past 24 hours. Sunrise this morning at 5:33. Sunsets this evening at 7:55. And we invite you to stop by ML Aubrey's in downtown Roanoke or Randolph Farmers Co-op in Wedowee to pick up a jar of that delicious East Alabama Bee Company honey. Headed for 91 this afternoon in Roanoke, 92 in Ashland, Lineville, 91 in Wedowee and Woodland, 90 up at Ranburne. We'll hit 92 in Auburn, Tallahassee. Always the hot spot across East Alabama. Will top out at 94 degrees this afternoon. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Today we're looking at mostly sunny, 91 this afternoon, down to 69 tonight for your overnight low. Then on Thursday, here comes the heat. It's going to be hot and sunny. 95 will be your high on Thursday. And now, anytime we stay in the 70s for overnight lows, that's an indication excessive heat is on the way the next day. And yeah, that's what we're looking at. Friday, we will introduce a 20% chance of a shower, so 20% of you may have some relief from the heat, but most of you will not. Hot with a heat advisory in effect, 97 degrees. The high temperature on Friday. Would not at all be surprised for a few of you to hit the 100 mark on Friday and especially on Saturday. 97 degrees there too. So that's why I think that heat advisory is going to be extended into the weekend, especially for Saturday. And we'll up the chance of rain, though, to 30% Saturday, 40 Saturday night. Then on Sunday, a 40% chance of rain. Temperatures back off a little bit. 94 year high. That's still hot. And then on Monday, a 50% chance of rain with a high near 90 degrees. Drink plenty of fluids, stay in air-conditioned room, stay out of the sun, and check up on relatives and neighbors. Young children and pets should never be left unattended in vehicles under any circumstance. Keep that in mind as we head into this hot period across East Alabama and West Georgia. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning showing no precipitation across East Alabama or West Georgia at this hour. So we invite you to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. That's our home on the World Wide Web. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we normally do at drdonwx.com. We are having website issues. Our website is down at the moment. We're working on it. You know, and it's okay. We were in need of a total revamp of the website anyway. So we're working on that. So for the time being, you're not going to find much over there but a blank page. But hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have that website back up. And I'll tell you all about it when we do. Meanwhile, if you'd like to be a supporter and be a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather, All you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can have you started by the time we do our very next weather forecast, which, if the good Lord's willing, the creek don't rise and the power don't fail again, will be first thing tomorrow morning. I'm going to go stand in the shower for about 2 days. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.